Hi, this is Aubrey Chauke. I'm a tutor for accounting, business studies, EMS, as well as research. If you're watching this, you're definitely at the right place. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your bottom right. And once you're done with that, you can definitely leave your comment on the comment section. And also, please kindly consider asking your friends to watch this video, to subscribe to this channel, and to also make sure that they like this video so that they can help us with the algorithms. If you're in Hammanskraal, I'm pleased to let you know that we have got contact lessons that are taking place on a weekly basis at Tusanang Daycare Center next to Mabato Primary School. And all you have to do to become part of us is to pay a once-off registration fee of 100 Rand. And from there, you'll be paying also monthly fees of 250 per subject. So if you'll be taking 2 subjects, you'll be paying 500 per month going forward. Okay? So kindly consider joining us and send your child. And then if you want me to become your online tutor, I'm pleased to let you know that Chauke Tutorials has got some online lessons that are taking place on a weekly basis. On package number 1, you only pay 350, where you get 2 online lessons per week that are recorded as they occur. Okay? And package number 2, it's only 250, where you get 1 online lesson plus 1 pre-recorded lesson per week. So you'll be getting 1 online lesson and also be getting 1 pre-recorded lesson. A pre-recorded lesson is a lesson like this one that you are currently watching. Okay, and all of that you only pay 250 per month. If this package is unfavorable for you, you can consider our last package, which is only 150. You'll be getting 1 online lesson per week that is recorded as it occurs. Okay, so in a month you'll probably get around 4 lessons. So I feel that these prices are affordable. So kindly consider paying our subscriptions and becoming a part of Chauke Tutorials online lessons. If online lessons can work for you, I'm pleased to let you know that we also have contact lessons, but on contact lessons we only have 2 packages. Package number 1 is only 350, and then you get 2 in-person lessons per week. Okay, so each and every week I'll be seeing you twice. So if you want me to teach you accounting or whatever subject of your choice face to face, you can definitely opt for this one and only pay 350 per month. The last package is only 250, and then you get 1 contact lesson per week. A contact lesson is a lesson where I come to your place and teach you what I need to teach you. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go into the topic of the day. Now, in today's topic, we'll be talking about partnership. If you're in grade 11, you are definitely doing this right now, or you have done it before the schools closed. So I just want to go through partnership and then only focus on the current accounts of partners. I'll only be looking at the ledger account, not the current account note. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go into the information and find out what we have. So on this information, we're given information that is relating to a business that was started by 2 partners, J Puma and Umala. So these are the 2 partners who have started a business. And I think before you go into the calculations, you must make sure that you understand the theory behind a partnership. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to put it in a nutshell for you. A partnership is a business that is started by a minimum of 2 people or more. The limit last time I checked was around 20, so it can be 2 to 20 people. The reason why people start a partnership business is because they want to be able to share things such as skills. I mean, if we are 2, we are better than a person who's working alone. You know, when we're in a partnership, there are so many advantages that we can be able to enjoy. For example, we can be able to share the different skills that we have. We can be able to perform duties at a much better pace than a person who is in a sole trade, and then we can also be able to raise more capital than somebody who is running a sole trader. So you need to be able to understand the theory behind a partnership. But then obviously every business entity has got its own disadvantages. If you are running a partnership business, you cannot be able to make decisions on your own on the spot. You have to consider your partners before you take any decision. So that's one of the disadvantages of running a partnership business. And then the other one is that the actions of any partner can affect the business overall, can affect also the other partner. Like for example, if maybe we are running a business that is focused on maybe producing baby products, and one of the partners has a misconduct, maybe probably dealing with a child, it will affect the business in a negative way. So like these are some of the disadvantages that you can think about. But then because this lesson is not focused on theory, I'm quickly gonna go straight into what I'm supposed to do. Now, one of the things that you also need to be aware is that in a partnership, whenever partners draw money out of the business, the affected account is the current account. The drawings are shown in the current account. If you remember, when we were doing sole proprietorship, we will show the effects of the drawings at the end of the year on the capital account. But in this case, because it's a partnership, the drawings affect the current account. So you definitely want to make sure that you keep that in mind. Okay. And one of the things that you want to make sure that you pay attention to is to always check your balances. Remember where your balance for this particular account is on the credit side and then also on the debit side. So you must understand the accounts, because if you check on the activity that we're given here, the balances, they just tell us, like for example on the current account, that for this one it's credit side, for the other one is debit side. So you need to understand what does a current account increase and decrease. That information will definitely come into hand. Okay, so this is the information that we're given. So maybe we might want to briefly look at it. Here they're saying that the net profit for the year amounted to 899,250, and then the provision contained in the partnership agreements are as follows. J Puma's salary allowance amount to 288,000 per annum, and then N Umala's salary allowance amount to 240,000 per annum, and then interest on capital must be provided at 15%. And then they are also telling us about the bonuses that the partners are supposed to get, and also the ratio that is used to split the capital. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to some of this most important information. Now, one of the things that we need to be able to do is to also open an appropriation account. Okay, but appropriation account will not be part of this session, so I will do it separately in another session that will probably be available on YouTube. I think maybe after the 10th of April. Okay, so this one will definitely be available on the 7th or the 8th. So please make sure that you also look forward to that particular lesson. So for now, this lesson will only be focused on the current account. So normally when you're given information, what you're supposed to do is to always transfer your opening balances. Okay, so here we're told that on the current account for J Puma on 1 July 2010, the current account had a credit balance, meaning that the opening balance was on the credit side. So we need to go to the current account of J Puma. Okay, so this is some of the theory questions that I said for this particular student that I'm teaching, but I'm not going to go through that. So this is the current account of J Puma. So what we're going to do is check the beginning of the year. When does the year starts? The year starts on 1 July 2010. So you definitely want to make sure that you put that credit balance on the account of J Puma. So we're quickly going to do that. I'm gonna be a bit quick, so please, if maybe I was quick, make sure that you tell me whatever that you did not understand on the comment section. Okay, so opening balance 1 July 2010, and then details, we're going to write balance brought down. Okay, so let's quickly check what was the amount. The amount for J Puma was 48,000. Okay, so we're gonna have 48,000 here. And then one thing that you must remember about the current account is that it represents all the interests of the owners. Whatever that the business owes to the partners will be shown on the current account. Okay, and then let's check the current account of the other partner, N Umala. On 1 July, the current account of this partner was on the debit side, and it was 29,000. So let's transfer that. So for Umala, on 1 July 2010, the balance brought down was 29,000. So if you check, these current accounts have got balances on different side. The other one is on the credit side, and then for the other one is on the debit side. Okay, so you need to make sure that you are aware of that. You need to make sure that every time when you're given information, you check, is this account debited or credited? So the current account for J Puma has got a credit balance. So at this time, the current account of J Puma is favorable, 48,000. So we've done that. And then the other one for 29,000 for N Umala is 29,000. So everything is fine so far. So what you also need to know is that you need to make sure that you understand what is supposed to be put on the current accounts. Okay, and I'm just gonna look at what we have here. So we will come back to this one. We will use it when they appropriate. Okay, so I will show you how this affects the current account. So for now, for J Pumala, they are saying that his salary allowance per annum amounts to 28,000. Remember, if we are opening on 1 July 2010, we're supposed to close on 30 June 2011. So here, because we are dealing with the current account, and remember, this is at the end of the month, we are trying to close off the account. So we're going to have 30 June 2011, and we will have salary. And remember, the salary belongs to J Puma. So we're gonna check how much is that salary. That annual salary is 288,000. So we're gonna have 288,000 here. And one thing that you must also remember is that sometimes they can give you monthly salary, so you need to multiply that by 12 so that you can get an annual salary if it's given on a monthly basis. Okay, like if it's given like as a monthly figure, so you need to make sure that you multiply it by 12. But then for now, what we given is on a yearly basis. And then for N Umala on 30 June, the salary allowance amount to 240,000. So you come here and go to your current account for Umala. Remember, that is going to be on the credit side. So you write 30 June 2011 and then salary and Umala, and then you write, I think it's 240,000. You write that amount, and then so far we are done with those two parts. Okay, so let's check this part done, this part done. So we've already recorded that information, and they're saying interest on capital must be provided at 15% per annum, and they did not tell us about anyone reducing their capital. So it's 15%. So maybe what we can do for J Puma, for this one, interest on capital, we can do the calculations here. Okay, I'll just divide them here, and then for J Puma, we're gonna have 700,000 multiply by 15 over 100, because this was done like there was no increase or decrease, so like we're just gonna do it by the percentage. Okay, so for now what we're getting, 700,000 by 15%, that's 105,000. Okay, so we're going to have 105,000 here. So this is gonna be the interest on capital. Okay, so the other one is 600,000. and then the amount for this one for Umala will be 90,000. So we're going to enter this in the current account of the partners. Okay, so this means that the business has got to pay these people for the capital that they have kept in the business. And then sometimes the company can also charge, can also ensure that it provides interest to the partners for having a favorable interest on the current account. Okay, so like you must also look on that. I've seen some examples where they were dealing with interest on favorable current account and also interest on drawings. So it will depend on what they are asking you. I'm just confirming the calculations. Okay, so the amounts are correct. So we're going to have interest here. I'm not going to write any date because remember this is at the end of the year, so I'm gonna write interest on capital. I don't have space, but we know that this is for N Umala, and then that interest on capital, I think the other one was 90,000. So for this one, we're going to have interest on capital here. $105,000. Okay, and then for the other one, I think it's 90,000 for Umala. Yes, it's 90,000. So we're going to have 90,000 on his interest on capital. So you're gonna have that 90,000 here, and then you check if there's any bonus that these people are supposed to get. So we've already taken into consideration their interest on capital. Okay, so we're done with that. And then they're saying J Puma and Umala are entitled to annual bonuses of 48,000 and 32,000 respectively. So 48,000 belongs to J Puma, so we're going to give him a bonus. Okay, so we're going to have bonus here. This is for Umala, I think, and Umala. Okay, and then I think this partner is getting 32,000, and then the other one on the same date, bonus, this person is getting 48,000. So we've shown that part so far. So in terms of this, you need to be very careful on how you are entering the information. So Puma, it's 48,000, Umala 32. Okay, so that part is already sorted. If you have any question, please leave your questions on the comment section, and then I will check them as soon as I can. And then we also need to show the effects of drawings. If you check here, we're given drawings at the end of the year because they've not given us any to tell us that this is the opening balance or not. So we assume that because there is no date like here, so this means that this is at the end of the year, and we are trying to offset our books like the ledger accounts. Okay, so we're gonna transfer this to the current account. So we're gonna come here for Puma. We're going to have 30 June 2011, and then we would have drawings, and then the amount is 460,000. And then we also go to the other partner, in Unal. You can write the name of the partner, J Puma, here. You can maybe write in bracket J Puma. Okay, so we are done with that particular part. Now on the other account, For Umala it's 390,000, so it's 460 and 390. So we're going to have on the 30 June here. And there's going to be 390,000. Okay, so far we have recorded whatever that they've given us, and then we need to take into account how they are going to appropriate the profit that will remain after having paid the partner what is due to them. Okay, so what are we going to do? We need to make sure that we add we take the net profit as it is. So you can check here, for us to know how they are going to appropriate, we can add the partners their salaries. So salary figures, so it's going to be interest on capital, and then we add salaries, and then we add their bonuses, and then they will appropriate whatever that remains. So interest on capital for them, both of them, interest on capital is 90,000 plus this one is 105, and then plus 90,000. So we have 195,000. So interest on capital is represented by 195,000. So we can maybe confirm. Yes, we have 195,000, and then we can also check their partners' salaries they gave us here. So we take 288,000 plus 240,000, so it's 528,000. You must always make sure that you compare, you recheck your calculations. Okay, so 288,000 plus 90,000 as we given here. I think I made a mistake here. So it's supposed, you know that it's supposed to be interest on capital. So it's supposed to be 200 and I think I miscalculated. So let's maybe quickly check the partner's salaries on that activity here. 288,000 plus 240,000. Okay, it seems as if it's correct, 528,000. So on the side we have the salaries amount to 528,000. Okay, so we have 528,000, and then how much are their bonuses? Remember, it was 32,000 and 48,000. So 32,000 plus 48,000 is 80,000. So whatever that remains from that profit, they will have to share. How much is this? This is 80,000, and then the total 195,000 plus 528,000 plus 80,000. It's 803,000. So after paying all these things, they will share the remaining balance from that profit. Okay, so let's quickly check that out. So 240,000 plus 90,000 plus 32,000. I want to check it from this perspective. And then plus 48,000 plus 105,000. And then plus 288. I'm still getting the same amount, 803. Okay. So this is how much the business will have to pay the partners for their interests in the business. So let's check how much is the profit. They will share the remaining after paying all those things. So the profit, we were told it's 899,250. So we know that profit is equals to 899,250. So we can say 899,250 minus 803,000. And then they have to share 96,250 based on their ratios. Okay, like the ratio that will tell you how much they will have to share. So 899,250 minus 803,000 is 96,250. So we need to check how are they appropriating. So they are sharing in a ratio of 4:3. So meaning that to get the total, we need to say 4 plus 3, which is 7. Okay, so and then we know that they're supposed to share 96,250. So this is gonna be like this. We're gonna do it like this for Puma, and then this will be for Unala, or what? Umala. Yes, this will be for Umala. Okay, so now we do it like this. We take that 96,250 and then multiply it by 4/7, and then this one 96,250 multiply by 3/7. So this one will get 55,000, and then the other one 96,250 minus the ants will get 41,250. So that's what they are going to appropriate. That's what they are going to share. Okay, so for Puma, we're going to have appropriation here. That's why if you check on the appropriation account, we'll have the current account. So here we'll have appropriation. this represents what they are going to share. Okay, so this one gets 55,000. And then the other one gets 41,250. So we're going to have appropriation here. You must always make sure that you confirm your amount. I thought I was working on Puma's account. Remember here the bonus was 32. I think here the interest on capital was 90,000. The bonus was 32,000. And then this one, the appropriation was 41,250. Okay. So you need to keep that in mind, keep that information in mind. And then this one, appropriation was gonna be 55,000. So in a nutshell, this is how you do the current accounts, but we need to close them off, okay, and check what will be their remaining balances at the end of the year. So let me just check something. $96,250. Okay, and then multiply by 4/7, which is 55,000. Okay, multiply by 41,250. So what we're going to do from now, we're going to close off these accounts. We're going to check which side is big. So if you check here, 29,000 plus 390, right? Icon. Let's check 29,000. Okay, let's start with the account of Puma. So this side is equals to 460, and then we check the side if it's gonna be big. So 48,000 plus 288,000 plus 105,000 plus 48,000 and then plus 55,000. It's 544,000. So the credit side will be more. Puma will continue to have a favorable balance. So we're going to have this side amounting to 544,000. Okay, and then even this side is supposed to be 544,000. So when you do this account, you need to be very careful so that you don't do mistakes. So let's try and check the totals again. 48,000 plus 288,000 plus 105,000 plus 48,000 and then plus 55,000, 544,000. Okay, so on 30 June here, same date, 30 June 2011, we would have balance carried down. I'm not writing the date because it's already written here. So we're going to have balance carried down. There's 544,000 minus 460. I'm getting 84,000. So his new balance is 84,000. Okay, so on 1 July 2011, balance brought down would be 84,000. Okay, so we are done with Puma's account. Let's check 48,000 plus 288,000 plus 105,000 plus 48,000 plus 55,000. It gives us 554,000, and then the answer minus 460,000. We're getting 84,000. So with this current account, we are done. So the balance for the new year will be 84,000. So you need to take whatever that I was doing here into consideration. So let's come here and check which side is big, which side is small. 29,000 plus 390,000 gives us 419,000. So let's check if the credit side is big. So 240,000 plus 90,000, and then plus 32,000 plus 41250. 43. This side is very small. So the balance carried down is supposed to be on the credit side, so meaning that this person will continue to have an unfavorable balance. Okay, we'll be done in about, I think, 5 minutes. So let's just check. Remember, the side was very small. 240,000 plus 90,000 plus 82,000 plus 41250 403,250. So 29,000 plus 390 gives us 419. So this is the total. Okay, so we need to get sorry, I actually made a mistake here. We need to check how much are we short on the credit side. Umala will continue to have an unfavorable balance. Remember, the side was 419,000. So the debit side was the one that was big. So this person will continue to have an unfavorable balance. So we have 419,000 as the total. And then on 30 June, remember, because of 30 June is already written, I'll have balance carried down here. And then on 1 July 2011, balance brought down will be whatever that will be carried down here. So remember, the total here, the side So the total on the credit side is equals to 403,250, and then we can say answer minus 419,000. So we have a shortfall of 15,750. Okay, so this will be our opening balance for the new year. Remember that if you don't understand what I did, you can always tell me, and then we can go through this lesson together. So whatever that you want me to improve, please kindly use the details that will appear at the end of the screen so that we can be able to get better. I hope that this lesson was very beneficial to you and that you've enjoyed whatever that you're doing. Remember, if you have a sibling in grade 11, who's doing accounting, this lesson was specifically for them. So kindly share this lesson with them. Let them get to watch this so that they can be able to do well in their academics. And in the next session, which will be, I think, sometime after the 10th of April, I'll cover the appropriation account. With that being said, I'm going to be signing out. Thank you for watching. May God richly bless you.